Sustainable product service systems are discussed as a precious tool for the transformation towards a circular economy. In this context, Mark, Laura, Friederike, Jill, and me, Aska, would like to dive into our study of meal kit delivery services. Herein, we will assess the triple bottom line of sustainability: people, planet, and profit. We will start with giving you a short context for meal kit delivery. Then, we would like to present you the companies Marley Spoon and HelloFresh in more depth. For comparative analysis, we will look at the triple-layered business model canvas and the causal loop diagram as two major tools that we've leveraged. Ultimately, we will conclude with remarks on the sustainability performance of the two companies. So, a meal kit delivery service comprises of boxes with food ingredients according to a specific recipe that are directly delivered to a customer's home. Meal kit delivery business models are emerging in a new market niche and become more and more competition to classical food retail channels, namely supermarkets. Respective companies differ in their level of service and subscription modality. Successful players here in the Netherlands are HelloFresh, Alle in the Box, or Marley Spoon. Service aspects include providing a recipe, home delivery, and customer touchpoints such as hotlines or apps. In addition, part of the service is the satisfaction of new set of customer needs, convenience and time saving in terms of grocery shopping, novel recipes with exotic ingredients, healthier food options, and cooking as a joyful family event. In terms of sustainability, meal kit delivery services are perceived to reduce food waste and decrease environmental impact by shortening the supply chain. At the same time, new burdens such as higher packaging waste and delivery transport potentially arise. We will now dive deeper into these aspects. The two meal kit providers HelloFresh and Marley Spoon are selected for detailed case studies. HelloFresh currently serves worldwide more than 16 times as many active customers as Marley Spoon. However, on the first impression, both companies are very similar. Both offer different categories of boxes, and the customers can select weekly from a changing menu of dishes. The boxes are delivered once a week, and both companies are sourcing mainly from local farmers. For a more in-depth analysis of HelloFresh and Marley Spoon and their relation to sustainability, we leveraged gigamapping. Gigamapping allowed us to draw connections that we did not see before and revealed areas that are of special interest. For the analysis of these areas, we crafted the general and the triple-layered business model canvas. We substantiated the analysis with stakeholder interviews of one customer from Marley Spoon and one from HelloFresh. To understand specific processes that are different within both companies, we leveraged causal loop diagrams. And finally, with the background of the current development of COVID-19, we took a look at the socio-technical transition pathways and theorized how the current situation may have affected the further market development for meal kit delivery. So, let's dive into two major tools we utilized: the triple-layered business model canvas and the causal loop diagrams. The classical business model canvas allows us to systematically analyze a business model according to 9 key aspects. In order to end up with our triple bottom line for sustainability, people, profit, planet, the social and environmental layers are analyzed in a triple-layered business model canvas. Advantage of the canvas is a very structured approach towards analyzing a business model and the social and environmental layers. However, being confined to the specific categories is actually not always satisfying. Therefore, we set out to connect these aspects to better understand relationships between different factors that are crucial. For example, customer segments and channel. How do they interact? Our finding is major differences in delivery. In the EU market, HelloFresh has started to deliver with own partly electrified fleet. In their sustainability report, they state that in-house delivery has huge savings in carbon emissions due to electrification of the fleet, optimized route planning, and shorter traveling distances. At the same time, Marley Spoon developed reusable insulated crates to circumvent refrigerated transport. That allows to work together with large delivery services such as PostNL, and in turn optimizes delivery kilometer efficiency. Strikingly, we see that economic, social, and environmental layer are inherently connected. While in the environmental layer, transport-associated carbon footprint is important, the social perspective takes outsourcing into account, which usually means that with outsourcing, there are worse working conditions for subcontractors. Further finding is that HelloFresh actively advertises vegan options, which provide impact on social as well as environmental level. To conclude, it is illustrated how the business models of HelloFresh and Marley Spoon do not inherently focus on sustainability. They rather seem to focus on expanding market share and put the economical perspective first. Another useful method to analyze both companies is the causal loop diagram. It visualizes the impact of certain elements and their dynamics on a company and its goals. Firstly, we analyzed both HelloFresh and Marley Spoon strategies to reduce the impact of packaging. The scheme of reusable crates from Marley Spoon and the scheme of packaging returns from HelloFresh. By looking at how profit and environment are affected by each scheme, we see that in Marley Spoon's case, both factors are aligned. Hence, their strategy is well designed. However, this is not the case with HelloFresh's packaging return scheme. There is a misalignment between profit and environment. Therefore, HelloFresh's strategy is likely to lose effectivity when, for example, facing financial problems. Secondly, we have identified a contradicting dynamic in the number of meals delivered per week. Both companies offer a lower price per meal if more meals are ordered. When analyzing the causal loop diagram, we can see that the customer satisfaction might act as an opposite of the environmental benefit in this context. So in summary, the causal loop diagram is an effective tool to draw conclusions on the effectivity of strategies and schemes within a company. It allows to identify how different factors are influenced, especially important when considering both profit and environmental benefit. However, the more detailed a causal loop diagram becomes, the more difficult it is to draw clear conclusions. Therefore, there is a higher risk of omitting key elements that might also have an influence. To come to a conclusion on the comparison between Marley Spoon and HelloFresh, we would like to highlight some intriguing aspects. Meal kit delivery definitely reduces food waste. However, in terms of packaging, food origin and transparency, as well as delivery, there is still a lot of potential for HelloFresh and Marley Spoon. Both companies do not seem to inherently embody sustainability in their business models, in contrast to competitors such as the Vegan Box or Eco Menu. However, current developments at HelloFresh, such as acquisition of Green Chef or electrification of their fleet, raise excitement to observe the development of market share of meal kit delivery services in the coming years. Thank you very much for listening in. Since this was only a glimpse of our analysis and results, we would like to refer to our report for further intriguing details.